Good morning. Welcome to another episode of the Mizuho Week Ahead. I'm Boon Market Economics at Mizuho Bank. This week's theme is curbing enthusiasm. If hotter than expected US jobs data spoke, it would have said, curb your enthusiasm, two Fed pivot bets that have been paddled to the brink of irrational exuberance. And to be fair, markets have appeared to hear the whispers and partly heeded the call for restraint. Fact is, with lower unemployment down 0.2 percentage point to 3.7%, despite higher participation rates, alongside brisk wage gains, a 0.4% month-on-month pace, rise in average hourly earnings, runaway hopes of unfettered rate cuts kicking off sooner rather than later will probably be far more challenged. In fact, markets will be right to be less dismissive about the option to hike being retained, especially over the University of Michigan sentiments hitting outside of the park in terms of optimism. Admittedly, inflation expectations from the UOM was distinctly lower, but there may be more of a catch down of inflation expectations with cooling price pressures already in the data. Whereas strong consumers and a tight job market provide reason to maintain policy restraint, in turn, curbing enthusiasm about an unfast and unfettered reversal of rate hikes is in the offing. That leaves markets with the question of whether pre-FOMC US inflation data tomorrow will be curbing enthusiasm or refueling pivot bets. Admittedly, inflation might have sufficient softening bias. However, the Fed's pushback on readiness to cut, or for that matter, sufficiency of policy restriction, is inversely related to the degree of drop in yields. And so, the key takeaway is that overdone Fed pivot bets with attendant dive in USD yields and US dollar pullback are likely to self-correct given the negative feedback to policy calculus. In particular, aggressive Fed pivot bets attempting to monetize by means of short dollar positions not only run into Fed roadblocks but also compromised by ECB pivot bets. Necessarily, this raises the uncertainty quotient around FX heading into FOMC on Wednesday and the ECB on Thursday. The BOE also joins in on Thursday. Consequently, US dollar bears that were happily monopolizing the pivot bet playbook earlier are now forced to curb enthusiasm. China's data remains a mixed bag. Our view, though, is that industrial activity pickup is low-hanging fruit from a low base, so best to curb enthusiasm, whereas still soft property, fixed asset investments, and deepening deflation reflect the gravity of China's confidence deficit. Elsewhere, the BSP and CPC on Thursday are said to also be on hold alongside their G4 counterparts, but that expresses tensions in risk and FX, not an absolute calm, so premature enthusiasm needs curbing. For more information on the key events this week, please refer to our Week Ahead publication or contact your respective sales desk and RMs. And for our regular notifications on our market views, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button. Thank you.